Dude, look at the creasing. Like, dude, the stitching is coming off. I'm so cooked.
Guys, I got the Giga Ultra Zoom lens for these talks, so you guys they can see every fiber on your pants right now.
If I flex my quads and my hamstrings at the same time, it feels like I'm gonna explode out of the fucking... explode out of the pant. I'm a little uncomfortable. I haven't worn a suit in a minute.
Let the record show I told to wear the other fit.
You did. The other fit was pretty good too.
I mean, they're both fine.
The other fit was more non-traditional, but I wanted to go with the traditional look this time. But ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, we are in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And we are on our way to University of British Columbia right now. And the reason for why we're going to University of British Columbia is because I will be talking. I'm going to be delivering a speech that I did not write for the Phil Lind Society, or the Phil Lind Initiative at the University of British Columbia. We are mostly going to be talking as a part of a series called America First. Hold on, I'm gonna read it out to you right now.
Yeah, he's America First.
Yeah, America First, America Alone, Global Politics in an Age of Uncertainty. That's the speaker series that is started by the Phil Lind Initiative in 2026. The resurgence of America First driven unilateralism is reshaping the global order. As the U.S. moves further from its post-war role as a global leader and consensus builder, the 2026 Lind Initiative investigates the evolving drivers of U.S. foreign policy under President Trump, the weakening of multilateral institutions, and the rise of rival powers like China and Russia. What happens when the world's most powerful country stops playing by the rules it helped to write? And who steps in when it does? From hard-hitting journalism and critical foreign policy analysis to political commentary and provocative art, this year's speakers interrogate the consequences of America's disengagement. Together, these conversations explore the fragility of alliances, the realignment of global influence, the future of democratic norms in an era marked by rising authoritarianism, contested truths, and geopolitical uncertainty. Whether through headlines, histories, or cultural critique, each speaker offers a lens into what a post-American world might look like and who stands to shape it. And some of the speakers, it was Thomas L. Friedman who was the first speaker for this America First.
Who's that? For the chatters that don't
Thomas
know,
Friedman
I know who that is.
he's a horrible neocon. And then it was Charity Whedon, who I'm not very familiar with, and then it's me, and then it's Dred Scott, Rachel Maddow, and Carlos Lozada. Thomas L. Friedman is a 3-time Pulitzer Prize winning New York Times columnist and best-selling author. Charity Whedon is a former NASA associate, administrator, and global space policy leader. Dred Scott, interdisciplinary artist and activist challenging the ideals of American society. Rachel Maddow, Emmy award-winning journalist and host of The Rachel Maddow Show. And Carlos Lozada is a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist and opinion columnist for the New York Times.
I can't believe you're opening for Rachel Maddow.
I guess you could look at it that way. The series moderator that I will be speaking alongside is Nojang Khatami, assistant professor of political science at Fordham University in New York City, born in Iran. He is an alumnus of the PhD program in political science at UBC, was a postdoctoral fellow at the Justitia Center for Advanced Studies at Goethe Universität Frankfurt, and currently serves the co-coordinator for Islamic Studies at Fordham Lincoln Center campus. His research and teaching interests include democratic theory, literature aesthetics, revolution and resistance. Khatami's current book, project, Rewriting the People, Exile and Resistance in Comparative Political Thought, examines expressions of dissent against oppressive political structures with a comparative analysis moving from Iran to North America. His public scholarship has appeared in the Progressive and Boston Review, and he is the co-host and the new podcast, Politics and Exilic City. That's who is going to be interviewing me or moderating this discussion. There's a bunch of questions that are going to be coming up about, authoritarianism, rising overseas. Should we be critiquing it? What should we be saying? I suspect that will be a part of the discussion for sure. And more so, American authoritarianism, fascism growing in the Western world, the failure of liberalism and multilateral treaties and what that means for the future of the world, really. So, good stuff that I'm invested in, and that's part of the reason why I'm wearing a suit today, okay? Now, as is expected of me, usually these things start with a speech, I think, that I'm supposed to write, and as is expected of me, I did not write a speech. at all. I'm just gonna freestyle off Top Dome like I did at Trinity College, like I did at Oxford Union, like I did everywhere else, like I did at the Palestine rally in DC. So don't expect anything other than me. I'm Freestyle Andy. You already know what it is. Czech pronunciation of Gothe. Is it Goth? Are you going to meet up with Avi Lewis, NDP leadership candidate, and Naomi Klein's husband? I think so. You look very Turkish from this angle. I don't know what that means. Me and my girlfriend think you look hot. We're both lesbians, so not just thirsting. You're doing great. Less spam, I promise. I will not be meeting up with Ryan Leternio, also known as Northern Lion, the Lion of the North, because he is very much against multilateral treaties falling apart, and as a consequence of that, as a big Mark Carney advocate, Northern Lion has decided he's putting his foot on the ground. He is no longer collaborating with any American. I'm just making shit up. Ooh, Tim Horton. Tim Hortons. Oh, a cultural institution.
Have you been yet?
No, have you?
I've been many times in my life.
Oh yeah, you've been. Yeah, because you lived here practically.
You know what a Timbit is?
No. What is it? A Tim Tams with coffee or something?
No, a Timbit is basically what Americans, what us slop pig Americans would call a donut hole.
Oh yeah. I've never been to a Tim Hortons.
And
But
Timmy's,
yeah.
they call them Timbits.
Le bit de Tim. Le bit de Tim. Tim's is shit. Do not go there.
It is pretty trash.
Tim Tams are Aussie cookies. Yeah, I know.
Also true, yeah.
Tim's is sucks, but is a must try. Okay, you're giving me mixed signals. Does it suck or is it a must try?
It's like Nando's, except Nando's is better.
Yeah, Nando's is edible. Sometimes the only thing that you can get that's edible in Londonistan.
Yeah, in the sense that it's like it's a nostalgic institution regarded highly by the locals.
All right, while we're here, we might as well read this GQ article about Chinamaxing. Hopefully I can read it.
He's still learning.
Yeah, hopefully I can read. GQ's article title is Why Internet Stars Are Chinamaxing. No, I meant like, I hope they don't paywall me. By Andrew Fedorov. On the other side of the Great Firewall, there is no YouTube, but there are more than half a billion people who watch streamers. What happens when America's top creators introduce themselves? For the American traveler who imagines he has a borderline healthy relationship with his phone, a trip to China is instructive. First, the Great Firewall cuts you off from the social feeds and algorithms that govern your media consumption back home. Without resorting to a VPN to bypass these blocks, there is no access to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Gmail, X, or TikTok. As your digital world goes quiet, you realize just how much of your daily intake is noise. But just as you're starting to appreciate the silence, new portals open up. More than anywhere else on Earth, to get by in China, you have to live through your phone. This is true. You pay for almost everything with QR codes on super apps. Public transit tickets come in blocky patterns in the same apps. And ordering at restaurants, that time-honored respite for the lonely, is via QR access mini programs in the apps. Living through Chinese apps, you start to get sucked into their social layers, which automatically translate into English. The hostel is a group chat that buzzes constantly. The guy who sold you spicy rabbit heads keeps sending you memes. Even on the far side of the Greater Firewall, there is no escaping the noise. After 2.5 months in China last year, I started to fantasize about throwing my phone into a gutter. At least one group of Americans is more intrigued than repelled by this thoroughly digitized world: streamers. To the biggest Western content creators and their managers, the business logic of building a Chinese following has long been apparent. There are over 1 billion internet users in China, and unlike anywhere else in the world, live streams have already been popular entertainment for a decade. In 2016, it was recorded that more than half of those billion were regularly consuming the format. Because all American platforms are blocked in the country, it represents a massive untapped market for creators. January 2024, Mr. Beast, the most subscribed creator on YouTube, dipped his toe behind the Great Firewall by posting his first video on the Chinese platform Bilibili. Ni hao, he greeted Chinese viewers. Influencers' excitement over the Chinese market runs against America's abiding policy on China, which involves stoking a trade war and raising fears about a war. But a countervailing tendency was already emerging among the left liberal pundits who envy China's solar panels, widespread electric car usage, and high-speed trains. And among younger Americans, see, this is what I mean, the left liberal dichotomy. It's like, I don't just envy China's electric grid and renewable initiatives. I also envy the power of central planning. I do envy that. The interest in not waging war overseas, costly wars overseas that end up destroying entire countries, but instead focusing on building its own infrastructure, even development. Focusing on a more tolerant approach to international trade, or focusing on a more tolerant approach to maintaining international relations, rather than naked imperialism and war profiteering. In January 2025, as their government threatened to ban TikTok, masses of Americans preemptively joined the Chinese social media network Red Note. Our generation and younger are so tapped into China in ways that an older person cannot comprehend because of Red Note and TikTok. The leftist streamer Hassan Piker tells me there are spots that they want to go to. Last March, 20-year-old Darren Watkins Jr., who broadcasts more than 45 million YouTube subscribers under the moniker I Show Speed, or Speed for short, became the first massive Western creator to go on a highly publicized tour of the country. I can't believe it. I will never be able to beat that. Like, that's true. He did do that. He acted as another catalyst, changing attitudes on both sides and inspiring boiling envy among fellow live streamers. Piker was so jealous, so sour over Speed's trip that Chinese internet users started calling him Lemon Bro. I've been wanting to go to China for many years now, but I think it was much easier to convince people, he says. Speed going was huge for a lot of people in our industry because they saw how sick it was. Speed had dreamed of visiting China since he was a little kid. More recently, he'd seen snapshots of the country's fast-blooming cyberpunk landscapes populating his feeds and sought out Chinese anime. So the People's Republic wasn't entirely unknown to him. And he, in turn, wasn't entirely unknown there. His content had slipped through the Great Firewall, clipped from his accounts on the blocked international platforms and reposted on Chinese apps. Even before he launched his own Chinese profiles, Speed had gained so much traction on Chinese siloed internet that fans bestowed on him the nickname Hyperthyroid Bro, because of an expression he makes frequently, which features bulging eyes and neck superficially resembling the symptoms of the condition.
Wait,
Most commonly, yeah, you didn't know that? Yeah, they don't have the best nicknames for us, I'm gonna be honest. Most commonly associated with an ICE agent. In Shanghai, Speed met his first Chinese fans within 5 minutes of turning on the camera. Within 20 minutes, a mob had formed around him. He spent the next 7 hours dodging the swarm while trying to discover the city. Every stream is going to be like this. I think Shanghai is going to be the worst, though, because there's so many people here that know me, he predicted. I think other cities will be more calm. He couldn't have been more wrong. In Chengdu, a crowd surrounded him before he'd even emerged from the van, in which he recorded his introduction. "Oh my God, China is crazy," he said. As he moved through the city, his bodyguards formed a protective circle, but fans, teenagers, and middle-aged men alike flung themselves through the gaps, grabbing at him and screaming that they loved him. Members of the renowned local rap group Higher Brothers, who were meant to accompany him during the stream, bailed part way through because of the pandemonium. "I want to keep streaming, but you have to calm down," Speed shouted at the crowd. "I can't do what I gotta do if everybody is ah-ha-rah, rah, rah, rah. You break the rules on Chinese social media, your accounts are just gone," says streamer Jake and Bake. "It's really annoying." In Chongqing, drone footage showed an entire block of people churning behind him. I asked Jackson Liu, a local content creator who guided Speed through the city, what those moments had been like. "Have you seen The Walking Dead, World War Z, or 28 Days Later?" Liu said. "It felt like that." For the local influencers who joined him, the experience was totally unprecedented. "That kind of situation I've never seen before," Ryan Chen, a Chongqing native who's built a following in China and abroad as Chinese Trump, tells me. Of course, he's got bodyguards, but the bodyguards cannot completely shelter him. Many of the people who showed up weren't longtime Speed obsessives. They'd simply caught the virus and taken to the streets. The majority of people who are going up to him to yell his name or take a picture, they don't really know who he is. They just saw him trending in China, insanely trending, so they wanted to be a part of that, says Jake Abramson, the American who's been streaming from China as Jake and Bake since 2018 and joined Speed on a cable car ride through Chongqing. He created those fans. The pioneering nature of Speed's trip was part of the reason why fans flocked to him, but his extraordinary ability to orchestrate a crowd, to interact meaningfully on a mass level, must have been part of it too. It was a Western influencer really interacting with Chinese people in a way that hasn't really been done before, said Olivia Plotnick, the founder of Y Social, a Shanghai social media marketing agency. You have celebrities and pop stars visit, but those tours are very out of reach of the public, whereas I Show Speed was going to all these different cities and interacting with people on the streets very freely. Other influencers have hesitated to venture in because of the arcane rules of Chinese social media, which is highly censored in ways that are rarely publicly spelled out and far from intuitive to outsiders. Creators love to do what they do because they get to be who they are, says Zach Katz, CEO of Fixated, a content creator representation firm. If all of a sudden there's this lens of moderation on your self-expression, does that make you want to do it more? No. For creators who decide to invest time and efforts into building a presence on Chinese platforms, a small blunder can be disastrous. You break the rules on Chinese social media and your accounts are just gone, Abramson says. It's really annoying. The Shaolin soccer actor Zhao Wei, for instance, not only had her accounts deleted for reasons that were never explained, but her name was scrubbed from the Chinese internet. Those are the most extreme cases. Sometimes banned keywords like Tibet or Taiwan are simply starred out. To be clear, these hurdles, Speed worked with East Goes Global, an agency that has helped NBA stars enter the Chinese market. They helped launch him on Chinese platforms and initially connected him with local creators like Lu. But the partnership broke down shortly after Speed's first stream in Shanghai. My personal guess is that they think it's a little too risky, says Lu. They worried that Speed was going to do something stupid on the live stream and offend Chinese culture or society. Plus, Lu recalls, Speed hated the first agency. I would have reacted the same. Like, how can you abandon us and drop us after our first live stream? With support from the Asian American record label 88 Rising, Speed regrouped and pressed on. Neither East Goes Global nor Speed responded to requests for comment. Chinese embassy in Washington, D.C. praised Speed's work as bridging cultural gaps. The country's government-sponsored influencer visits in 2025. The country's government-sponsored influencer visits in 2025, but Speed's team insisted he hadn't accepted any state funding, and his broadcast showed sides of the country that state media has resolutely ignored. I'm racist, one woman dressed in an anime cosplay in Chengdu told him. Wait, I don't think you understand what you're saying. Do you speak English, Speed asked her. Yes, I am racist, the woman reiterated. Bro, hell no, Speed said. What the fuck is she saying? Another time in Shanghai, a man shoved a KFC bag at him through his car window. When Speed opened it and found a banana, the man started hooting like a monkey. These weren't the only time Speed encountered such attitudes during his trip, but they didn't seem to be the norm either. Which, by the way, out of all the places he visited, objectively, I would say China was one of the least racist places, even though, of course, racism is, anti-black racism is such a universally shared value. But it is pretty crazy to think, like, I mean, Poland was like a nightmare scenario. They were Falun Gong agents? Okay, stop coping, dude. Let's be real. Anti-blackness is, again, universal. It's a universal experience. You can talk about how it became a universal experience, and that's fair, and how it even made its way to China, in spite of the firewall and you know, the Chinese development through periods of time, but the reality of the matter is it's virtually impossible to fucking ignore. Okay? Oh, to be fair, yeah, he did go to Africa. His Africa tour was the least racist of all places. I apologize, my mistake. On a tourist boat I meant like non-black places he went to. On a tourist boat under lights of Hong Kong skyline filtering through the foggy evening, Speed met a young woman from Shaoxing. It was the longest he'd been away from the ravenous crowds, and in the stream it seemed as if time was contracting for him. He asked if 10 minutes had passed and was informed that it was more like 40. The woman told him she followed him on Douyin, TikTok's Chinese sister app. Her timbre was high and childish. He called it an anime voice and asked her to say Pikachu a few times, cracking up each time she squeaked it out. She told him she'd been made fun of for her voice all her life. I'm 25 years old, but my voice is like 10 years old, she said. Some people don't like this voice. They always laugh at me. Don't listen to them, he said. That was a beautiful moment.
That was really nice.
Yeah. You just have to stay strong and be you at the end of the day. People are going to hate you all the time. It doesn't matter if you're the best or the most perfect person in the world. People are going to hate. You know what I'm saying? You have a nice voice. She seemed moved. I believe you, she said. They fist bump. People talk about me all the time. People say I've got a big nose. I'm musty. I'm black. I'm trash at football. Like I'm one of the best football players in the world. You're telling me? Speed said. They don't understand you, she told him. But we can grow up. We can get stronger. They reached across the divide with a touch of vulnerability. That's right, he said. W speech, bro.
Wow. Feels strong, man.
That's so funny. Okay, yeah, W speech, bro. Speed Trips launched an armada of influencers on their own China journeys. Gaming streamer Pokemon went twice in 2025. Standing across an intersection from the Loewe store in Shanghai, she joked about the resolution of the city compared to her home. It looks like 4K LA. 720p. Over Peking duck a few days later, she mused, I worry that it's really great now, and in 3 years it'll be ruined by tourism. On his first day in the country, Agent 00 met Jackie Chan. Lacey and Jason the Ween, formerly of Face Clan, swung through too. Even the Nelk boys who'd aligned themselves with Trump in the last election were enchanted. They were nervous when they first got off the plane, afflicting, this is what I told this, I told the journalist to pursue this lead. In our conversation, I was like, look into the Nelk boys, because he was like interviewing a bunch of people that went to China, and I was like, the one that's really interesting is the Nelk boys, because they literally thought it was like North Korea, and then they went and they were like, it's fucking awesome. So I'm glad he did pursue that lead. Who'd aligned themselves with Trump in the last election were enchanted. They were nervous when they first got off the plane, afflicted by the unfamiliar feeling of encountering the unknown in a superficially hyper-connected world. That last feeling like this was, I think, Russia, said Kyle Forgeard? I don't know how you say his name. Nelk Kyle. This is one step closer to North Korea, but after a few days, he declared, China is kind of like America, except everything is in Chinese. This is not what I expected. Later, he concluded, China is lit. According to Aj Louis, a businessman from Kunming, who helped plan their trip and party with them across the country, they've discussed plans to return in 2026. For Hassan Piker, China represented more than an untapped market of a shiny backdrop for content. As a socialist, he looked to the achievements of the Chinese Communist Party, which has run the country since 1949, to see what its values and ideals look like when put into practice. He wanted to experience a country where leftists are in charge, rather than the outliers on the niche entertainment platforms. In the lead-up to his trip in November, Piker could hardly contain his excitement. When Joe Biden's former FTC Commissioner Lina Khan approached him in the hallway of the Ronald Reagan Building and International Trade Center in D.C., he bubbled over, I'm flying to China, and then I'm going to be there for a month, he told her. I'm going to start distributing videos on Chinese platforms. I've been saying for a while that this is the next frontier of reaching a huge number of people that are like-minded with ourselves. He believed American leftists and people living in socialist China would have a natural affinity akin to the solidarity post-colonial countries often express for Palestine. It's like when you speak with an Irish person from Ireland, not from America, and automatically they get it on certain issues. I don't need to convince you on anything. You already understand it. And in China, there's a similar attitude towards having your government work for you. We hyper-focus on the social repression, on the civil liberties, or not even civil liberties necessarily, but free speech and things like that. But in terms of good governance, there's a lot we can learn from the way they perform out there. At least, they get results. Honestly fair, Khan said. Looking back on this meeting, Piker tells me he might have overdone it. You know when you say something to someone and you think about it afterwards and you're like, what did I do there? Piker says, she was so shocked that I was talking positively about Chinese governance. That reinforced how unusual his position was in America. I love Lena, but I forget that she's a capitalist through and through, he says. That's why her response actually stuck with me. I did. I was like going on and on about how awesome it is when the Chinese government is in central planning, and I was like not receiving the reaction that I thought I would be receiving from her. And then I forgot that like Lina Khan is the pure like trust buster from a purely a capitalist perspective. Piker isn't entirely starry-eyed about the Chinese system. I'm a political commentator, right? I would not be able to do what I do to the same degree in China, make no mistake. I probably could do what I do in China with respect to every other country. But if I had the same gripes that I do with Donald Trump, for example, with Xi Jinping, that would not work. Luckily, that wasn't among his problems. On his second day in Beijing, Piker woke before sunrise to stream the same sort of commentary he delivered from his home in LA. In my heart, in my soul, in my mind, in my conscience, I have already become Chinese, he told viewers, before turning to his first impression of the country. It's fucking sick, okay? You have abundant style consumption paired up with centrally controlled economy and economic system that has yielded tremendous development. You have 1950s Soviet-era building blocks next to the Gucci store. If there was ever a country that represented the synthesis of the things I enjoy so much personally, if ever such a country existed, I do not know. When he wrapped the commentary portion of the stream, he and his 10-strong crew of influencers and facilitators made their way to Tiananmen Square to witness the flag-raising ceremony. It was just above freezing out. His friends were bleary-eyed and cranky. I'm somewhat of a vampire where I stay up super late, and we had to get up at 5 a.m. to do that, recalled Will Neff. All the pomp and circumstance aside, I was already like, fuck this. I would never do this fucking shit in any country, let alone China. Piker, on the other hand, was visibly buzzing. His excitement was momentarily checked when a policeman approached them and asked to see their phone. The sound cut out and the screen went black. They turned on the camera back a few minutes later and watched the rest of the ceremony unimpeded alongside Chinese people who traveled from all around the country to see it. It wasn't really a big moment for us, but it was a big moment for Newsweek and all these other news outlets that covered it, where they were like, Hassan Piker, communist detained and killed and arrested and thrown into prison for having a brief 2-minute conversation with a cop at Tiananmen Square who thought we were fucking around, that we were white Westerners who came to make a mockery of this place that's very important, Piker tells me. I've had far worse physical altercations with American cops. I mean, I've been tear gassed by the French police. I've been tear gassed by the American police. I've been pushed around by the American police. I've been arrested, handcuffed, had guns pointed at me, lethal weapons pointed at me, less than lethal weapons used on me. So obviously, if I'm ranking those experiences, it doesn't crack the top 10 worst. All right, there. We're here, by the way.
Yep. Gonna do chest cam for a bit for safety.
ICE recruitment, they like tripled their budget. They recruited more than 10,000 people.
I'm wearing a suit
why you need
today.
stuff like this.
But then there's escalation,
actual
because that's
suit.
always the question. Do you believe in nonviolent revolution?
It's possible, but the threat of violence has to be there.
But I mean, if Trump sends like hundreds of ICE agents, are you ready for that?
Absolutely, sure.
Yeah?
Send them.
At night, the Panthers patrolled one of the city's main subway lines.
They let us through. Come on. Don't worry about it. Come on. Don't worry about it. Come on.
The ticket inspector let them in for free.
Oh, it's you again! You might as well take your ass right back upstairs.
Watch the line, guys.
Black power, motherfucker.
What just happened?
The pigs came down here.
Police came down and tried to
They came because people had guns. And then they went back upstairs because the Black Panthers got guns and they ain't go shit about it.
No,
As soon as they saw who it was, they took off. They don't want to fight, man. They don't want to fight, man.
In Philadelphia, open carry is legal in most public spaces for those who hold a license to carry firearms.
Oh, Black Panther Party is back. For real. What is you guys' plan? I mean, what is the goal?
Black liberation.
Black liberation? I thought I was liberated already.
Yeah. Well, ICE came on here, like walking on here.
Yeah.
Because they come on train. So imagine they came on here, looking around, and they saw you,
But
and they wanted
aren't
to.
you guys afraid that the police is going to start confronting you guys?
The police are
I
afraid of
mean,
us.
is this legal?
The police are terrified of
What
us.
you doing?
Yeah, and the police are terrified of us.
Literally,
we make them leave. We make them move. As soon as we approach cops, they take off running.
Okay. Power to the people. I don't want to get shot by no police.
No,
Okay.
not while we're around.
No, but ICE need to stop though.
No, we on that.
Okay?
We're
ICE need to
anti-ICE.
stop.
We're fire.
All right, cool, guys. Thank you.
Y'all heard him. He's the chairman, man. He speak for the people that don't have a voice, man. And you know what I mean? He speak facts, man. For the people that don't defend themselves. Y'all see what's going on?
All power to the people.
All right. Y'all see what's
We contacted the city of Philadelphia and its police department for comment on the presence of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense on their streets. They did not respond. So far, there have been no major ICE operations in Philadelphia. Meanwhile, the party is gaining momentum and spreading to other cities like Boston and New York. A few days after we left Philadelphia, Paul Birdsong released a video.
All power to the people.
Birdsong's former mentor and a member of the original Black Panthers, Aaron Dixon, who had supported the use of the Black Panther name, withdrew his support for the group. As a result, the group renamed itself the Black Lion Party for International Solidarity, though its mission and activities remain unchanged.
New fallout from that combative 5-hour hearing with Attorney General Pam Bondi on Capitol Hill. Pressed by lawmakers on both sides about the investigation into convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
You don't tell me.
Yeah, I did tell you because we saw what you did in the Senate.
You're a lawyer, not even a lawyer.
In her opening statement, Bondi addressing the survivors of Epstein's abuse.
I am deeply sorry for what any victim has been through, especially as a result of that monster.
Some of those victims seated just a few rows behind Bondi, but she did not address them.
Please raise your hands if you have still not been able to meet with this Department of Justice. Please know for the record that every single survivor has raised their hand.
Bondi asked if she would apologize to the women for the DOJ's initial failure to redact all victims' names from the documents released.
It is about you taking responsibility for your Department of Justice and the harm that it has done to the survivors who are standing right behind you and are waiting for you to turn to them and apologize.
The Attorney General defiant.
Witness is interrupted. I'm not gonna get in the gutter with this woman.
Stop the
She's
time
doing theatrics.
As Bondi faced questions from Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal, photographers capturing this image. Bondi holding what appears to be a list of what Jayapal searched in the Epstein files when she viewed the unredacted documents at the Department of Justice. This morning, Jayapal accusing Bondi of spying on her, saying it is totally inappropriate and against the separation of powers for the DOJ to surveil us as we search the Epstein files. During the hearing, Republican Congressman Thomas Massey, who co-sponsored the bill that led to the—
Brother, I run a bespoke clothing store here. Come through and get a suit. Okay, well, that's not going to happen. What do we think, chat? It's a little bit tight on the legs, unfortunately. Is that a clip-on tie? No, it's not a clip-on tie. I went to school in Turkey. Dressed up for Canada? Fuck you. Just caught a fellow rider on the DC Metro watching the stream. We are everywhere. Yeah, we're going to be leaving soon to go to the University of British Columbia. But this is the fit. And these are the shoes. Actual mass shooters, the one time it's a trans person, immediately they're like, oh, it's because it's trans. Okay. So the 99,000 times this happens, or not 99,000, but like, you know, the thousands of times where this happens when it's a cishet white guy, it's also because they're cishet whites. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's totally ridiculous. It's I don't know. I think, like, you know damn well this ain't the first time. Brother, one time in the United States of America, there have been like 3 fucking mass shooters that are trans, you dumb fuck. What are you talking about? There are hundreds of mass shootings that take place. As far as the school shootings go, let's be fucking real for a second. It's usually cishet white dudes. Okay? The fuck are you talking about? The only reason why this doesn't happen as frequently in places like Canada as it does in the United States of America is because of adequate, usually, yes, if it's 99% of mass shootings being committed by 99% of mass shootings being committed by cishet white men, and the 1%, not even the 1%, 0.01% of mass shootings committed by trans people, if you still think this is a trans issue, so not one time, see ya. Do you understand how math works? Are you that fucking stupid? Yeah, not one time. Okay, 3 total in the entire world, dude. Lol, see ya. Yeah, good point you made, you fucking moron. What the hell is this? Hogs are so fucking brain disease, brother. Holy shit. Yeah, let's swap it. Here. Oh, chatter is stupid professionally. Yes, I'm gonna fucking stream the. I'm gonna continue streaming. Are we gonna have to wait for 6 months to see your talk? No, it's gonna come out immediately. It's gonna come out in real time. Okay. Anyway, I don't know the whole circumstances surrounding this mass shooting that took place. I'll look into it a little bit more, but it just reads, at first glance, it reads like online radicalization. And dude, I brought this fucking suit all the way out here, but I'm like less confident about wearing it because I feel like I'm gonna explode out of it now. Like, look at how tight it is, bro.
Well, you can't change it.
If I blow up, if I explode out of this fucking suit while I'm on stage, I'm killing myself in a video game. It's just like, hopefully the chair that I'm sitting on isn't like one of those low to the ground chairs, because if that's the case, I'm fucked. Like, this is, it's so tight I can't even fucking cross my legs, dude. I should be more worried about getting frame mocked by the ASU Chad who frame mocked Clavicular. What if there's a University of British Columbia Chad that frame mogs me, turns me into a fucking frame cell? I am worried about that. What are you looking for? Oh. You're not bringing the shotgun? No, you should. Really? But there will be people asking questions and shit. Hold on. This is the fit, yo. No, I didn't change. Some guy complimented this jacket. It has a built-in fanny pack, yes. Looking like a Fed? When in doubt, use Twitch and or clavicular terms. It'll make you sound extra smart. Okay, I'll do it.
How is it?
It's delicious. It's
seam because I want to like put me some shit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it somewhere. You sit here.
Sure.
Wherever you want.
Oh, one of them has a creamy filling. Oh.
Wait. This is a genuine reaction.
Oh, that one's fire. I mean, I'm on the internet. I'm on like the actual internet of the, and I still can't see. Oh, I can. Is it effing?
We've been effing this whole time.
Is it effing, chat? Signal's weak. L bitrate.
Oh no. Should I step out?
There's fire.
Oh no. Okay. Let's put the pack on Wi-Fi then.
Yeah. It's just a UBC visitor.
Okay.
RDF? No. I don't think so. I don't know how to do it on this. Fuck.
I'm trying to see.
We're kind of cooked.
Trying to see how it looks. If not, we can step out.
How bad is it?
I'm trying to see that right now.
The glitch.
This one is like, this has got a little cut in it.
Wow, it's crazy that you can hack it. I'm gonna go for a little walk. Door?
Opening the door is not gonna help out. Okay, go test it out there real quick.
Alright, Chad, we're going for a little walk.
I'll let you eat all the Timbits.
Okay.
To see how we connect to the Wi-Fi on the bag.
Did you see a visitor?
No, I meant like on the hardware.
Okay.
that we
Oh, okay,
have.
you're in.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, we're back out here. It's just that room.
Pretty universal.
Like out here we're good.
Oh, we're here. We're good out here.
Yeah, it's just the room
Oh,
is
that's
too
good.
too
Yeah, we have
intimate.
a crazy stadium backpack. It's actually quite impressive. We were inside of a Chinese bomb shelter.
And we're able to stream just
when
fine.
we were able to stream totally fine, yeah.
But the dressing room, yeah.
Welcome for many layers of concrete. It will resemble the bomb shelter.
Yeah. Hello.
From
If you
our
want like more
perspective.
privacy, this space is where we'll be later, and maybe the
Oh, we have to get.
We're just doing a trial to figure out where the connection's best.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, welcome to Canada.
We're going to be doing a interview here.
Yeah, I'm Erica. Nice to meet you. I'm going to be
Nice to meet you as well.
grilling you just like...
Hell yeah. That's crazy. Those are the chairs we're going to sit on?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna have such a hard time. I'm wearing,
Here,
I
go ahead.
normally don't wear suits.
Okay, I don't really sit, I perch.
Okay, I'm gonna perch too. How long is the interview gonna be? Oh, you're live right now, by the way.
Oh, I am? Okay, 20 minutes?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna perch too. I'm gonna be like, that's it.
Looks good.
I'm gonna just be squatting the whole time.
Well, and the frame is sort of here up,
Okay.
so, yeah.
Because, see, the pants are a little tight. You see that?
Did you get a shot of that?
I did. Oh, I've been getting that all day.
Yeah, pants are a little tight. So, like, you put a phone in there and it's just like, might explode.
So we're better in here, but let's figure out how to put this thing on Wi-Fi. There's definitely a way to put it on Wi-Fi.
But yeah, how big is the space?
The main venue is 1,400 seats.
Oh wow, and it is sold out in like 3 minutes,
Yeah, we almost crashed the website, so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the website immediately crashed, and then when it got back online, within a few hours it was done.
Are they holding? Can you guys hear it or no?
They can.
Oh, they're saying perfect now.
Right, this spot we're good.
Yeah, we're good here. That's crazy.
Well, make sure they got the 3 minutes sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope we're doing better than Thomas L. Friedman.
Yes, you were faster.
Yeah, you hear that, New York Times?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to Wi-Fi this through.
Are you Discording the team?
No, I'm just Googling.
I'm gonna try to find the...
The problem is I need to go meet with the AV team super
Yeah,
quick.
you can just leave me with the camera here. Hold on. How do we...
I should seat you somewhere at least.
How do we get on Wi-Fi?
We do it live, Chad. We do these things live, okay? Sometimes there's gonna be issues.
But that Wi-Fi is not gonna be good enough anyway. It's a standalone, I don't think.
I think what the Wi-Fi plus the Sims will be good. No, it's not. That's not the problem.
No, the problem is that we don't know how to. This is a newer bag that we've never actually had to like connect to the Wi-Fi on because we've never had a situation where the thick concrete actually impeded on receiving signals. So we're trying to figure out how to even connect to the Wi-Fi if it even has that availability on the TVU backpack that we currently have.
Also, Chad, I'm intentionally aiming the camera away from any sort of staff or people that aren't Hassan, hence the interesting framing, okay? Like connect the pack to Wi-Fi, yes.
Signal is okay right now? Yeah, but we're trying to figure out if there's, well, is it okay? Is it going in and out?
I'm watching the stream, yeah. It's pretty cinema right now.
That's what we're saying. I can't read the rest of this GQ article now, which kind of sucks, but... Or they were just putting my choice quotes on the GQ article. Did I say CQ?
The backpack people are like, we've never had this issue.
We've never had this issue before with a TV backpack?
In
Yeah.
settings, there is a Wi-Fi tab, yeah, but it's just a...
It cuts every now and then, and when it does, it's like a brief moment of patchiness.
Hold this for 2 seconds.
It's not that
Put
big
your
of a
drink down, hold
problem.
this for 2 seconds.
Wait, hold on. Wait, both the camera and the backpack?
No, just the camera.
Just the camera? Oh, okay. Oh! Almost pulled the camera off. I don't think there's a way to do it. Is he saying there's a way to do it?
But it's just QR code. I'm just going to send him a picture of what I'm seeing.
Okay. We are working on getting...
He said you will send the left QR code and then the right QR code. Got it. Okay, got it.
Is it taking a photo of the QR code going to be enough?
No, I will do it from mine.
Okay.
Just get the left QR code and the right QR code. Yes, sir.
Hold on. I have to have this weird angle, chat, unfortunately.
You did this in a bomb shelter.
This is the difference between 5'11" and 6 foot.
Okay.
You're 5'11", I'm 6 foot.
Oh.
How long is the, sorry to cut you guys off, how long is the intro speech that I have to do? Not long, right? 15 minutes. 15 minutes?
Do you guys have the UBC private by any chance?
I was gonna freestyle. I didn't realize it was gonna be 15 minutes.
The Wi-Fi, yeah.
Oh, it's UBC visitor.
I've just asked my boss if we can get you on
Okay,
a
if not, I'll use.
private one, but the UBC visitor should just have a login
Yep.
page and you go, yeah.
No, I know.
It might just
Oh, fuck. No. It's the other space is worse, but this is fine.
This is the better of the two spaces.
Oh God, I forgot it's a 15-minute speech. Oh my God, is it fine if I don't do 15 minutes? Okay.
What's the 15 minutes?
The intro speech.
The intro speech, and then it's a Q&A.
Incisive
So what's
commentary on American foreign policy.
Yeah.
My boss is on his way to help with any connectivity.
Sure.
I mean,
15 minutes, that's
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
I do that. I do 8 hours a day, so I usually lean into that. But there's a difference between just going up on stage and riffing versus writing a 15-minute speech, you know?
And then what happens for the rest of the time? Is it
There's a Q&A. Yeah.
we can go into that as soon as.
As soon as I'm floundering and failing and flailing around. Okay. I'm so stupid. Is it still, are you still?
Here, you can put the chair over here so you can stand a little bit more comfortably. So the problem is that you basically need to activate the Wi-Fi through the phone.
Mm-hmm.
But because there is a landing page, it's like accept, acknowledge, and all that.
Oh.
That barrier.
It's stopping you from being able to activate it.
Exactly.
So it's better if there is no landing page and you go to like a secure one or whatever that has like an intro login. Yeah.
Now let's go. I'm worried it might be the shoe red.
I can see if I can find anything less saturated.
Yeah, I'm worried. Can you just go with just white?
Add song and dance to your speech. I'm so fucked. I didn't realize it was 15 minutes. Chat. I'm fucked. I thought it was like, I just go in there, I'm like, hey, America first means everybody else last, haha, and then we sit down and we do a Q&A.
Switch to the land settings to
fuck.
Show and flying and stuff.
I'm just gonna get up there and start singing Red Sun in the Sky.
This again. This is so complicated.
Mandarin version. White boy speaks perfect Mandarin, perfect Chinese.
It's extremely non-intuitive, but we will get it.
I wish this was a beer.
I'm sure you can get that.
What about the right one?
You scan both of them.
Oh, you scan both of them. That is not intuitive at all.
The first one to put your phone on the bag's Wi-Fi, and then you scan the second one to enter the landing page as the phone or as the bag. And then if you have a landing page that requires authorization, you need to go to land settings, and then you need to do some other bullshit.
That's crazy.
But I think I got it. And then you do a drop down. Click right.
It's what you do when you get that ticket. You just go to sponsor
I can't do that.
We're ready for you. Just read chat. We got you, bro. Sit down and write some bullet points. I can't even sit down. We have to do this camera thing right now. So I can't even like go.
Yeah, if you give me the password of the private one, that'll fix. I can sponsor you, but it's like you're going.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's mute the microphone before, or let me leave.
We're not gonna say any passwords on this.
Yeah, don't say anything right now.
But yeah, why don't you just go with me?
Okay, March is gone. Hold on. Look at the bag. Oh. That's crazy. It's too heavy. Normally we don't use this arm as much. We only use the arm when it's stable. So yeah, I have a 15-minute speech that I'm going to be delivering, which is not going to be 15 minutes, let's be real. And then after the 15-minute speech, that is not 15 minutes, we will be, holy crap, I got so many notifications. After that, I'll be doing a Q&A. Not entirely certain as to how long this goes, but you look like the worst bodyguard.
Okay, so they're all gonna have landing pages, which is probably gonna cook us.
Did you ask the team what it looks like if there's a landing page? They all have landing pages.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to work through right now. But
Oh, he sent the PDF.
I'm currently doing that.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, notes. Mention heated rivalry. Timbits.
Carter, do we want to do like a quick nudging briefing as soon as they have this?
What else?
Yeah, give us like 2 seconds, guys.
No, I'm
yeah, I just need a second.
All right, you guys talk it out. Powerful middle power alliance. Should Canada lead a global middle power trade, security, and digital alliance? Middle powers can develop sovereignty through cooperative agreements against the domineering force that has been America, the driving force behind the New World Order, the liberal internationalist order that is currently falling apart. These middle power alliances would do best to recognize
Well, it's stable in here. Okay, well, let me try to get this.
Don't sweat it, authors. I have no problem accidentally talking for 15 minutes. This is very bisexual lighting. Yeah, I know.
Is it too dark?
Tom Freeman got a comfy chair, L amount. No, I have the same stage, chatter. Use your platform to address the rise of freightophobia rampant in our country at this time. Tell the Economist joke, dink donk. Mark Carney's speech at Davos was supposed to
Waiting for them to reply.
signal a different. Yeah, that happened to me too earlier. Okay, good. So I'm not alone.
You just
Mark
gotta
Carney's
tighten
speech
it
at
a little
Davos
bit.
was supposed to signal
Damn, this is bisexual lighting.
Yeah, signal the passage of the former liberal order.
Let's go check how the stream's doing. Hey, stream's stable.
Much like the fascist movements of the past. And then I throw in the Gramsci quote. The old world is dying. A new world struggles to be born from the ashes. Now is the time for monsters. Is that the right quote?
Because it takes over my Wi-Fi to the bag's Wi-Fi when I'm trying to connect it. I can't talk to the Discord guys when I'm actually attempting it. So I have to get an answer from them and then go in and try it.
Just hit him with the J Sakai settlers? Okay. Enable captive portal if you have that option. It's so funny. Chatters are literally trying to...
I know.
Yeah.
I promise you guys what we're dealing with. It's because the package is running remote. I turned it off. Okay, cool. Should be able to do it now. Hold this again.
Got it.
It's like, I promise no chatter has experience.
You met me at a very
Thing that we're doing
bisexual
right
time in my life. How are the chairs on the stage? I don't know. Chat, is the speech over? I fell asleep? No, I haven't even written it yet.
I'm surprised you're writing anything at all. I'll be so...
A new world is birth maxing, and the old worldoids are being monster mogged.
I hate you so much. Please connect.
Talk about how progressive meat picks can change the world. Mm-hmm. Talk about the ASU frat guy. Don't jester Max on stage. You don't have a team to write this shit for you, dog? What makes you think I have a team for anything?
How's it looking? The wavy team just needs your key stream.
Yeah,
Or stream key.
Oh,
yeah, do you want to try that?
for what reason?
All you can do, because you won't have
Well,
good.
I think we'll have, if the room is open like this, we should have connection,
It
but
won't be good. I can promise you that.
we have like 8 SIM cards in there. I'm pretty sure it'll be...
He can go test it. He can go into the room right now with the camera.
Yeah.
Not show anything.
Yeah.
Let's go
As long as
look.
you don't get any in the audience.
Yeah, I'll check.
Let's go look at it.
Yeah, you want it? Well, you stay.
Okay, I'll stay here. I'll...
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, oh wait, as soon as you got up, it went green screen. Okay. Yeah.
And can we pull you aside for
Yeah.
just checking in with our moderator?
Okay, chat box, I'm taking you.
Sorry for the B-roll.
Let me.
Well, we'll be
Okay,
back.
follow me.
10.
We can go in here.
Yeah,
I'm